Just one thing, Saturn.
What's up with you, BB?
Wrecker just said something lovely about you.
Oh, yeah? And what did that Rasta-covered fool tell you?
He says he's sad your techno art doesn't get more deserved airtime on TV.
Is that so? Well, he's probably just saying it to get something out of me. Screw him. Remind him of what I said the other day. That in order to like reggae, you have to be daffier than a duck and waddle like one too.
Trust me, I'll tell him. Let's see how I can tell Wrecker that. Here we go. Just one thing, Wrecker.
What?
I bet you don't know what Saturn just said to me.
Some stupid thing of his, I'm sure.
He says that when he listens to reggae, he gets so happy that he starts to flap his wings like duck.
Oh, I guess I'm supposed to feel sorry for saying only jerks with blue hair go to the Burning Man Festival. Well, you repeat that to him and see what color he turns.
Okay, I'll go tell him right now. Shoot, now what am I supposed to tell Saturn? Just one thing, Saturn.
What's up with you, BB?
Wrecker just said something lovely about you.
Oh, yeah? And what did that Rasta-covered fool tell you?
He says he feels like a wacko for not having gone to the Burning Man Festival with you.
Now he realizes? Look, maybe in a few days I'll feel like a fool for saying this, but the Jamaican bobsled team won't win the Olympics, even if it secretly uses doping. Go tell him that.
Hey, the day you got mad, did you exchange any other words?
Well, I don't know. Why?
Nothing. It's just that he's starting to treat me like a punching bag, but don't you worry. Up we go. Just one thing, Wrecker.
What?
I bet you don't know what Saturn just said to me.
Some stupid thing of his, I'm sure.
He says the day Jamaica wins the bobsled medal, he'll buy you an Olympic-sized bong.
Saturn said that? No way! In the end, it will turn out he ain't the jerk I thought. But all he's a saying. You ain't making that up now, is ya?
Me? Make things up? Lie? Oh, Wrecker, you just don't know me. Can't believe my ears.
Peace, man. I just think it's strange that Bird Brain, well, he ain't so bad, is he? You know, as brothers go, he's a good one. What am I saying? He's my best friend. Oh man, I'm gonna give him a makeup gift that's gonna knock his dreads off.
The helmet.
No, but take it if you want. I meant something more personal. To help him with one of his inventions. Don't know, I'll think of something.
Thanks, Wrecker. Well, one more thing done. I'm sure there was a hose in there before. If I'm not mistaken, there used to be an axe in there. It's spooky to think someone might be roaming around the yacht with the axe that used to be in there. Man, I need to stop watching all those horror movies.
I got it, you have, babe. Let's record until the sun goes down.
Live a Grassic adventure.
Camera
How
rolling.
pathetic.
I am Dean Grassic, and let me say bienvenidos to the Grassic Adventure with Dean Grassic, your favorite show, broadcasting from Miami to the world, baby. You know why? Because adventure is my... Oh, damn! Can't you keep that camera still?
It does not move, Dean.
I don't know why I brought you here. Anyway, you beauty, I'm going to concentrate, and we'll start over.
Hi, Dean.
Dean Grassic! Amigo, what's flying?
You haven't seen my friend Joshua around, have you?
I get the feeling you're talking about your friend with the glasses, no? He was here right now, but he stirred up a mess, moving everything around and screwing up my scene. That guy is one loco yokel.
May I ask what sort of adventures you've been on?
Answer these questions, my friend. Who cut down the last living example of the Havana Poppy? Who played water polo in Rio Piranhas, winning a total of 7 matches against himself? What adventure always has the hot stuff?
Dean Grassic?
You're right, brother. Dean Grassic!
Don't you believe it. Brian Basco ain't bad either. I recovered the sacred key of the Hopi Indians.
That's nothing, amigo. I stole the golden cigar label from Fidel's best cigar factory from his bedroom closet and took a siesta in his hammock.
I got a mafia of killers in trouble with the help of 3 drag queens.
Please, amigo, don't insult me. I did the same thing with one drag queen, and she had an amazing fruit basket in her turban.
I've been inside of the monumental statues in the Tiki Temple.
But you didn't powder his nose, did you? I, on the other hand, cleaned the steps into Lincoln's right nostril on Mount Rushmore.
I've been putting up with Joshua for days.
Well, amigo, that is a challenge. But I beat you on that one too. Once I babysat for 12 hungry primary school kids, 7 depressed Boy Scouts, 3 drunk musicians, and 1 calm scriptwriter.
Okay, I'll let you have the grand prize. Dean Grassic is the greatest.
You said it, kid. Come on. Ask whatever you want, and I'll answer.
Keep recording. I'm out of here.
Good work, amigo. Dean Gracie. Dean Gracie. Dean Gracie. Pianist, you are the best.
It's full of plastic tubes. I don't know. They must be for diving.
You can do this.
Sure, I'll take one.
Even show. Pianist,
These things always come in handy, even if it's just to use as part of a practical joke.
Dean
Well,
Gracie.
I already have 1, but 2 could be nice. Cool. I have 2 identical tubes to play with today. I'm not really in favor of wasting these excellent plastic ties, but if I must... Well, that's done.
And action.
Yes! I'll take as many as I need to build an amazing makeshift hose.
You know why? Because I, Dean Grassic, promise tons of real adventure with money back guarantee.
Yeah, knowing the water that comes out is fresh, it'd be a good way to fill the tank in the cargo hold. And I'm sure the hose is long enough. But wouldn't it be better to wait until you have everything you need to build the neutrino detector, so the hose robber won't see it and steal it too?
Yeah, I'll take a peek.
Here we go. Listen, Sushi.
Yes, Brian?
I wanted to mention something to you about Dean.
I can tell you find him interesting.
Don't get offended, but I'd rather go down and get the stone by myself.
You have shown signs of great courage and intelligence, but Dean has years of adventures behind him. It wouldn't be right to refuse his help.
I've already met Dean, and I'm not very sure whether I like him.
Nonsense. The thing is, you've gotten so used to dealing with your own problems that you can't accept a little help from someone like Dean.
I'd rather not talk about him anymore.
Don't be that way, Brian.
Speaking of Rutger and Saturn,
Yes?
by the way, they've already made up. But what was the big fuss about?
Oh, it all happened one afternoon when I had the bright idea of showing them a video game designed over 50 years ago by my grandfather, Anthony Starstruck Douglas. Some people consider it the first video game in history. It's actually quite simple. It resembles tic-tac-toe. So Saturn and Rutger decided to play, and they got so mad they started making bets, one of which involved that helmet. In the end, there was a mix-up. They couldn't remember who was X's and who was O's. They both claimed to win, and, well, since then, the only words they've had with each other have been insults.
They're nice guys, but I think we've discussed their participation enough.
Okay, whatever you say.
You haven't seen Joshua lately, have you?
What a weirdo, huh? He was here a minute ago giving me a huge headache, so I told him to go bug Saturn for a while. By the way, I told him all about Douglasville, and he didn't believe me. He said there's no way Saturn, Rutger, and I could live in an old ghost town in the Wild West.
It's not something completely normal, you might say.
Well, none of us are we? Plus, moving there was the smartest decision in my life. I'm far from the mess of city life, but cyber-connected to everything I want.
Let's continue this conversation later, okay?
Whenever you wish, Brian.
Just one thing, Rutger.
What?
We'll talk later, Rutger.
You're in charge, Jer.
Just a minute. Hey, did you just call me a jerk?
Come on, I was just joking. I'd never insult such a sweetly sweet Babylonian like you, no matter what a jerky be.
Are you sure you can't explain the Rastafarian religion to me?
Yeah,
I wanted to tell you something, but I can't remember what.
isn't it sweet? It's the herby dose. It has some righteously righteous after effects. You take it easy, man. You gonna get over it fast and we split.
How are you, Camille?
Très bien, as you can see.
Where are you from?
From France. Don't I have an accent?
I was gonna say something as dumb as the Colonel would, but instead, I'll ask something else. I only know about France from the movies. Paris, the Can-Can, Les Mis.
Alors, you know the France of last century through the American movies? Maybe you should travel there to see what France is like today in person.
Oh, and you have excellent wines there, don't you?
Mais oui, precisely. I brought 2 bottles as a gift for Dean, but he says he is on the wagon or something. He refused them. Too bad. Because what do I do with them now?
Well, I have a friend who would go wild over those 2 bottles.
Ah, you know about wine?
No, Little Demon is more into drinking it. The one who really knows his wine is my Uncle Albert.
Ah, oui?
He always says, water is for bathing, and some dirty folks drink it.
Ha! I don't think I want to meet this uncle.
The last time he drank any water was in October of 1947, when he got drunk and sang too long in a shower.
And he's American?
Well, actually, he's my great uncle by marriage from Schenectady. He has an 89-year-old ulcer collection.
Well, you are lucky you do not take after him.
Yeah, that's what I always say. Anyway, I'll tell you about Uncle Albert some other day. I'd love to keep talking about France, but... How is it you're working for Dean?
No, I do not work for him. I won a contest, and the prize was to experience his next adventure with him. You do not know how many people would pay to be in my place. I had very much the luck.
Oh yeah, I think Sushi mentioned that. What type of contest was it?
It was an international contest in all the countries where they show the Grazik adventure. The winner was the person who found a golden coin in Dean's head. Merde. Why did I buy that tablet of chocolate?
I hate to say it, but I don't think Dean treats you with much respect.
No. It's just his character. Really, he is very attentive and, well, right now he has very much the stress and he is not normally like this.
That Dean is a show-off.
No, don't say that. Dean is the greatest adventurer in history.
Though...
No, nothing.
So why did you decide to take part in the contest?
I have always loved the adventure, and this was my chance to live one for real. Dean always says that adventure tests physical ability as a weapon against adversity.
That's what he says? Well, no. What adventure puts to the test is improvisation as a weapon against confusion. You spend time going from one place to another without knowing exactly what you're supposed to do. And you have to make things up as you go along in order to move forward, because if you let the confusion get the best of you, you'll just get stuck somewhere, and you'll miss out on the best part of the adventure.
Well, I never thought about it like that.
Me neither, actually. I was just improvising. Let's drop the topic of Dean, or I'm a wretch.
Okay, as you wish.
You wouldn't happen to know where Saturn's magazine is?
Mon Dieu, how embarrassing. Tell Saturn I will return the missing pages, but right now I cannot.
But what happened?
Well, I sat here to read, and Dean asked me for the paper to wrap his lunch. I was so absorbed with reading, though, I hardly heard him. A bit later he appeared, a little bothered because I don't pay attention to him, and he said, "Why don't you bring the paper to me if you have it right there, hotcakes?" Or something like that. Then he ripped out some pages and returned to the Sealock room. I meant to tell Saturn, but I had a bit the shame.
Don't worry. You'll see. Dean will return them to me lickety-split. Anyway, see you around, Camille.
Let's get to work, honey. I'm starving.